HVAC Control Systems, 3rd edition. This was a book that we used in Laney College that you would go through in the HVAC controls class, or one of a series of HVAC controls. So HVAC controls was a whole series of classes all by itself that was separate from residential furnaces in HVAC or commercial refrigeration. This is a controls book. This was what we went through controls. So this is a whole separate series that you would go through that's not part of the normal HVAC system. This is when you were getting into controls, and just give you a little brief scan of what's included inside here so you can kind of see. We'll just breeze through it. And it was very extensive classes, that one here. These were full. You'd go to these classes 2 or 3 nights a week, and you do this for several years, because if you're taking the HVAC residential program, that would be a 2.5-year course. If you're taking the HVAC refrigeration for commercial refrigeration, that would be a 2.5-year program. If you were taking the controls class, that was a 9-month program, I think it was at the time. And me and my son, we took all 3 of them simultaneously for about 5 years at night while we went to school during the work full-time during the day and weekends, because when we couldn't work late because we had to take off and go to classes at night, we would make up those extra hours by working weekends. And we did that for about 5 years straight. Oh, Baker. What did I buy? This is 2015. 1/4-inch clamps, $1.60 each. Refrigeration tubing. 1/4-inch copper refrigeration tubing, 50 feet. Only $25 for 50 feet of 1/4-inch tubing. You can tell copper prices have risen a bit. Old receipts I lost. Probably because I came off the job, picked it up, went to school, and slipped it in the book. So this was one of our mandatory books that we used in one of our classes throughout that semester for this period, just for this one single class. This book wasn't for all the controls classes. This was one class of the series of controls classes. And these would be 2 or 3 nights a week for an entire semester. And then you would go to another controls class, and you'd be doing 2 or 3 controls classes. And we had the tritium and the jade and all the controls. I think we had 3 different manufacturers who donated. We had Siemens, Johnson Controls, and I think maybe 1 or 2 other major players who donated all the equipment and the software to the schools. So this gives you an idea of what the controls class considered. I've had people ask me, what do they teach in these HVAC? And they don't know, especially people from other countries. They don't know what the resources and what to study out of. They would like to go to college, but it's just not available to them. But if you're a good person at self-teaching yourself, well, over the next few weeks, I will show you all the books that I used going to Laney College HVAC program. And so if you decide to order these books yourself, you can do some studying up on different projects and topics and stuff like that. And remember, they were teaching you, and the math and stuff like that, they were also teaching you to become a contractor too, because they were basing you, some of the classes were for passing the contractor's exam. And there's a interactive CD too. So this is, here's the ISBN. I forgot to show the ISBN numbers, but that's the ISBN number if you wanted to order this book. And that's it. All right, there you go. Laney College HVAC program, Oakland, California.